I don't know what's going on with OBS, but it's OBS. It's not my internet, because everything else runs fine. So it's OBS that's it's upside down now as well. Brilliant. Of course, it's upside down. Oh man, there's one thing I changed. So I've changed it back. So I changed the other day. I changed the recording. I changed the recording like first, second stream of the day. I changed the recording format. Oh no, the video encoder for recording videos. I changed the other day. That's the only thing I've changed with OBS. So I've changed that back. It's gonna run ads again. No! I just had an ad break. It's going to run 3 minutes worth of ads again. I can't believe it. What's going on? But the internet, but it's not my internet, because I can send messages. All the chat messages come through on OBS. I can read everyone's messages. Like, oh no, like he went for SIGs. That came up. I can talk in the chat. OBS just stops streaming for some reason. Just stops outputting to Twitch. So maybe I need to like re-link my Twitch maybe to OBS. I don't know. I need to look into it. But I guess we shouldn't like stream until it's sorted. I was going to stream tomorrow night, but I guess not. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That happened 3 times yesterday as well. I don't know what else it could be, to be honest. It stops responding mid-stream. It's not even like it crashes. It just... I'm sorry for the ads again. I don't know what's going on. Time for a Windows PC. Oh, don't make me. I like my Mac. Ugh. Alright, well, we're back anyway. I mean, I can't stay on for too much longer anyway, so... I think it's really annoying that they just run ads every time you, like... Or if you automatically run ads, which I mean, everyone does. When you go live, it always runs 3 minutes worth of ads. I need to maybe disable that. It's the worst experience as well. All the people that have raided in have gone. Oh man. Terrible. I'm upset. It really ruins the flow of the stream. I need to look into this. What could it be? What could it possibly be? Get 6 minutes worth of ads. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. You're back? Okay. I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed. I don't know why it just, you know, if your stream goes down and then you open OBS again and start streaming, it just runs ads again immediately. You've just had 6 minutes worth of ads. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, the viewer count just absolutely tanked as well. I'm not surprised. I would not still be here if someone just ran 6 minutes worth of ads. I would have fucked off by now. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I blame OBS. Well, I've changed the setting back. I don't know why it would have affected. That really worked. You would abandon Carp in his time of need. I mean, I would. I'd abandon me in my time of need. Looks like this looks like they've been extracting fat out of patients. This is a liposuction clinic, isn't it? Look. That looks like fat. That looks like a big tube of fat. This is for sure a liposuction clinic. People will come back, yeah. I doubt it. I wouldn't come back. I definitely wouldn't come back. It depends who it is. I mean, it's not a great, it's not a great demonstration of, what's wrong? Are you feeling ill? I thought we were supposed to come here. Yeah. It says in the thing that we decided to come here. We decided to have her undergo a thorough examination in Belkend. I think we need to find another person who streams on Mac for statistics. I don't think they exist, though. I mean, you know, I could afford a PC, but I've instead decided to use the money to buy lots of modded original hardware instead. The money that I could probably have spent on getting a decent Windows PC, I've spent on a modded Sega Saturn, a modded Super Famicom, probably a modded PS1, and probably a modded GameCube, and cables. I just realised that for all the money I've spent on that, I probably could have bought a decent rig, decent streaming rig. I hear lipo and all I can think is batteries. Huh? Say what? I have all of that. And a sick gaming PC. No compromises. Okay. That's the way to do it. Let me see if there's an update for OBS. There's an update for OBS. I should probably install it. I mean, obviously not now, but maybe I should automatically update OBS. Let's do that. Check for updates. Automatically download and install updates in the future. Probably should, right? Fixed a crash on Mac OS caused by hand gesture reactions. Have I been doing hand gesture reactions? I should probably install this, but obviously I can't install it now, but I probably should. Remind me later. I'll do it at the end. Yeah, anything pre-6th gen, I would just have gotten a Mister. Pre-6th gen, name some consoles then. That means nothing to me. Am I rich? No, my cost of living is just really low. PS2. Anything pre-PS2 you would have gotten a Mister. Why? What it supports up to, but isn't it still always better? Isn't it still better to play? Well, I guess not always better to play on original hardware, but I like having consoles. I like. I don't know. I just want them. I don't need them.
Report from Sheridan that you headed for the core.
From a financial point of view, getting a Mister would have been a much smarter decision. I'm not that big on having to have the original hardware.
The mission was a success, only because Sheridan's residents and Belkin's researchers gave their lives.
I see. I've been informed of Eamon, Henkin, and the others. His Majesty and the Duke have also issued formal complaints against Doth. But Grand Maestro Mose insists that Vance separated from Doth and carried it out on his own.
The crimes of my subordinates are my own. You have my deepest apologies.
Are Duke Fabra and Van still connected?
Yo, Morgan. How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. How you doing, Morgan? Nice to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Carp, and I play a lot of JRPGs, similar to Morgan. And me and Morgan love the same JRPGs, and we're big Final Fantasy fans. And if anyone here is not following Morgan, go ahead and do that thing. Morgan's a nice member of the community here, and good taste in RPGs, and a really nice guy. So you should definitely give Morgan a follow. What have you been playing today? Ever Crisis. Nice. Welcome in, Raiden. How you doing? Thanks for the kind words. Of course. Thanks for the raid. Just a heads up for those of you who haven't played Tales of the Abyss, we are quite deep into the story at the moment, so do expect some spoilers going ahead. But thanks for the raid, buddy. I appreciate that. I have a bunch of original hardware, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get any retro stuff that I don't have. Yeah, fair enough. I just think having the only original hardware I'm really buying is for hardware that we're probably going to be using a lot of. Like, we're going to be playing a lot of Super Famicom stuff going forward. We're going to be playing a lot of PS1 stuff. And the Saturn stuff, I've just always wanted a Saturn. I've just always wanted one. And emulation is still a little bit dicey for Saturn, so I think having an actual Saturn is worth it. So we're just talking about original hardware and which ones are probably worth getting. But other than that, I think I'll probably just end it there. GameCube would be really good as well, I think. And then that's probably it. Those are the only 4 consoles that I ever really want. Is Saturn expensive? It depends. I think just getting a Saturn, just a Saturn by itself is not expensive. But the games are very expensive. So installing mods to play stuff off SD cards and stuff like that is expensive. Like the Fenrir ODE is not cheap. The Satiator is super expensive. And then there's other mods that you need to do to it as well. So a modded Saturn is expensive, yeah. But yeah, the games are just ridiculously expensive, which is why people have gone down the ODE route, which is what I'm doing. Juiced is installing the Fenrir ODE for a Saturn, and then I'm going to play that. I would just like to play some more obscure stuff. There are some Saturn JRPGs that I really want to play, and I just love the look of the Saturn. I love it as an actual console. I like aesthetically how it looks.
No, with the attack on Sheridan, Doth's influence was lifted from this city.
Morgan, are you a fan of the Tales games? I don't know if I've asked before. Also, dude, if you need to raid and run and all that, I totally understand. So go ahead and take care of yourself.
Then we have a favor to ask.
Tyr isn't well. We'd like her to get a full exam.
Understood. Please speak with Shu in the lab.
Also, I think having original hardware, and I think you're going to get the best out of a Sony PVM with original hardware, right?
Thanks.
I've only played Symphonia, but I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, Symphonia's great.
Right. The rest of you, please wait here.
This one's really, really good as well. The story's a bit all over the place, but I mean, actually, the story's not all over the place. There's a lot of this game's very wordy. There's a lot of words in it that the lore or the what's the word I'm looking for here?
How is she?
I can't think of the word. The because of the sea. What's the word? You know what I'm trying to say.
We don't have all the results back yet, but Tyr's blood phonons are showing extremely unstable values.
Uh-oh.
Blood phonons?
Now we have to learn about blood phonons? Oh my god.
People who use phonic arts absorb phonons into their bodies. In her case, the phonons are contaminated and aren't properly exiting her body.
What do you mean, contaminated?
That poison, the miasma, I believe they call it, that's fused with the phonons.
What? What do you mean? Why?
It's primarily 7th phonons that have accumulated.
She's absorbed 7th phonons that are contaminated with the miasma then?
There's a lot of this, basically, in this game. It's just like, okay, you just got to roll with it. You know, you just got to roll with it. Like, it doesn't make a lot.
Weakening her internal organs.
A lot of what people talk about in this game makes no sense to me at all. I'm just going with the vibes, really. But if you just base it off the vibes, it's good. It's good
She said
vibes.
that the phone machines called passage rings responded to her. Dawn Age phone machinery generally contains large amounts of 7th phonons.
So when we lower the land, the miasma flows into Tyr from the passage ring?
So if you just come in, this scene is going to make no sense, right? I've been playing this for 40 hours and this scene doesn't make sense.
That's the only answer I see. If she continues, she's not likely to survive.
No.
We can give her a medicine to suppress the effects.
Can't you cure it? I use the 7th phonon too, but I'm fine.
You're a replica.
She's absorbed over 100 times what a 7th phonist would normally consume in a lifetime.
Could you give us a little more detail?
I have something I'd like to ask as well. Let's split up here.
I think we need less detail. If what Lorelei said is true, then the core vibration has stopped and the Sephiroth should be stabilized. If the core had been stopped earlier, then the passage rings would probably not have exceeded their endurance limit. If the rings were working normally, then Tyr wouldn't need to perform any more lowering operations. There's no point in talking about that now, though. Go to her side, Luke. You're surprisingly dense. Is she gonna die?
Did you hear about me?
Yeah, you're dead, mate. You are dead, mate.
If the 7th phonons in me are contaminated, maybe Lorelei's contaminated too.
Don't talk to me like everything's normal.
Oh, here we go. He's going to apologize for getting upset now as well.
Are you worried about me?
Of course. The core's stopped and the Sephiroth are under control, right? We don't have to lower the outer lands.
It's too late. The passage rings are at their limit.
So we have to keep going. I'm sorry.
Why?
I really want to tell you to stop lowering the outer lands.
Luke.
I thought about it as hard as I could, but if the outer lands fall, then lots of people will die.
People die when they are killed.
So I can't just tell you to stop. My uncle and Emperor Peony have both agreed to help. I can't tell everyone to stop now after all this.
You idiot. What's with that face? What you're saying is right. If you really had told me to stop, I'd have lost all respect for you. Thank you. I was right to believe in you.
You're crazy!
What?
You can't possibly be okay with this. You always try to act tough. Say you were at least a little scared or sad or something. If you just tell me how you really feel.
It's not an act. I'm sorry. Please, let me be alone for a while.
No, I'm staying right here.
Luke, please. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Then I'll turn around.
You idiot.
But you don't have to be killed to die. Knowing that is true wisdom. That is profound.
Thank you.
Please take care. Don't push yourself.
So now we get back to lowering the land.
But where do we go next? The regions with Sephiroth to which we haven't yet gone are Pedamia, Rhodesia, and Sylvana, right?
Minus the absorption gate and the radiation gate.
No one dies when Kira Jesus Yamato is on the scene. I don't know who that is. I'm guessing that's another Fate Stay Night reference.
The absorption gate is northeast of Ketterberg. I've heard the radiation gate is on an island far south of Batical.
Those are the largest Sephiroth, so we'll save them for later. They say the monsters there are stronger as well. Right now, we need to locate the passage rings for the remaining Sephiroth.
It's a Gundam Seed reference. Oh, okay.
There are researchers from Yulia City here. Let's ask them about the locations of the passage rings.
But are you really okay, Tyr?
Yes, the medicine's working. I don't feel any pain. I'm fine.
Okay. So we're just going to ask a load of scientists about passage rings. Yeah, this place is so confusing to navigate. It's ridiculous. All the rooms are the same. I'm guessing it's not anyone here. I think they might be in the town, so maybe we'd leave the laboratory. You guys remember Dexter's Lab? Do you remember that? That was a good show. I used to watch the shit out of that when I was a kid. So what's Gundam Seed then, Sen? What kind of branch of Gundam is that? It's garbage. Okay. Okay. Not a fan of Seed then. Is that the newer stuff? Are you a Gundam purist? Old at this point, okay. So when does it start getting bad? That Gundam Seed? Pretty sure it's many people's childhood show. Okay, and you just...
Dear, I heard about your condition. I wish I could tell you to stop, but I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Do you know where the passage rings are?
You're going to perform the lowering procedure, right? The only ones we've pinpointed are inside the Megiora Highlands and Mount Rainiel.
We have a whole Gundam tree at this point. The seed is fully grown. Okay. Is it actually that kind of seed?
Mount Rainiel?
I'm really biased for UC. Okay.
I've heard the 6 God Generals were gravely injured by monsters when they were there on duty.
I don't know what UC is either.
It's a dangerous place. I think we should save it for last.
I agree. Even people living nearby rarely approach that mountain.
Okay, then let's head for the Megiora Highlands first.
We'll track down the location of the remaining Sephiroth in Padamia. Take care.
Off again. Oh. The Megiora Highlands Sephiroth is at the upper end of the Nirni River. You won't be able to get there without a boat or something. Gotcha. We have a boat. What do you mean? We have a fucking airship, my guy. Why would we need a boat? You just fly there. Anything that's not Universal Century is not a must-watch for me. Okay. I don't know what I don't know what Universal Century is though. Is it an arc? Is it a collection of? Is it just one series? I don't like. What is it? It's a timeline. Okay. So what that includes movie tie-ins, seasons, TV. It's hard to explain. Fair enough. That's fair enough. There we go. Megiora Highlands. Oh, we've been here before. What do we mean? What do you mean we need a boat? We don't need a boat to get there. He's lying. It's right here. Need a boat. What's he on about? Oh, we do need a boat. You can't land on desert, apparently. Right. Sure, that makes sense. Up the Nirni River. Alright, which I assume is this. Here we go. Now we're doing it. Smashed it. There's a lot of stuff like Gundam Seed, Gundam Wing, Iron-blooded Iron-blooded orphans.
I hope we don't run into it again.
I wonder where the passage.
The Witch from Mercury. Oh, their own separate universe. Oh my god.
It should be sealed with the Gothic seal, just like the others. Let's look for it.
Most likely the reason why I'm not a fan of them is because they feel like they're very shonen and power fantasy. The writing is usually very contrived. Okay. Many people like them though. See, if you have the time, you should watch them to make your own opinion. Okay. Yeah, I probably don't have the time. I mean, I can't even watch a single film, then. I failed at the first hurdle. I didn't even get through the first ever film. That's just a film. Maybe I should watch it now. Maybe I should stop the stream and finish the film. I am going to stop the stream very soon, though. I think, like, next save point we get to, because I need to be up early tomorrow. I need to get up bright and early, because I'm getting a train out the city. Hey, just saying. But maybe Jesus Yamato will make your eyes glued to the screen. Wow, really? That sounds very enticing. And somewhat hypnotic. Oh no. Oh no.
Tyr, stop this foolishness.
Why was that so awkward?
Worried about you.
That was so awkward.
You are the fools.
We know about your health. Is this world really worth giving your own life to save? I'm sure you've heard the truth about Hod.
Politicians controlled by the score using it for their own ends, just as Van said.
Portable Dreamcast, anyone? Juiced, what have you done? What? Excuse me? What are you doing now?
Then join us. The Commandant will spare you and the other survivor of Hod.
Mad lad.
Thanks, but I'll pass on a world replaced entirely with replicas. What's wrong with the land and people we have now?
They will never escape the curse of Yulia's score. In time, you'll come to understand just how accurate Yulia's score is. The score is stronger than a few disturbances. History will proceed as the 7th phone stone shows.
The 7th phone stone. Has Van found it?
No, Tyr. That was it. That thing was the 7th phone stone.
Wait,
Apparently, she didn't come here to fight. Guy, where did you see the 7th phone stone?
In Hod. When I was a kid, Van took me to see it once.
In Hod? That's the first I've heard of that.
Van said it was in a secret place. Its location passed down within the Fende family. Fende was one of the 7 sages who served Yulia.
Yulia's children carried on her phonic hymns and abilities from one generation to the next.
You're one of Yulia's descendants yourself, are you not?
Well, that's what Van told me. I don't have any proof, though.
But you can sing those phonic hymns.
And only a descendant of Yulia would be guarding the 7th phone stone. The 7th phone stone disappeared into the core along with Hod. That light we saw when going into the core, that was the 7th phone stone. I'm sure of it.
If the 7th phone stone was in Hod, then when Hod was destroyed, it could have sunk into the liquefied land, but...
then Master Van knows the future written on the 7th phone stone? Could we actually be doing something bad?
The Outer Lands will fall regardless. It's better to lower them slowly so people don't get hurt.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just worried about everything we don't know.
I'm sleepy. I'm sleeping now.
This is the place.
There's no sign of Master Van being here. Go ahead, Ion.
Right. Hang in there, Ion. Thank you. This always happens. I have the original's abilities, but not his strength.
You weren't just sick after all.
Right.
It's a strange feeling, seeing the research I began spread in this way.
I think Ash is angry about it, but I'm seriously grateful. If you hadn't thought up Thaumacrine, I'd never have been born. Though I probably wasn't meant to be.
Luke, you said you weren't going to talk like that anymore.
Yeah, stop putting yourself down.
Yeah, stop, Master.
All right, all right.
I think I'm going to end the stream here. Seems like a good place to stop. I might come online tomorrow to play some more, but I'm not sure what time I'm going to be home yet, so we'll keep an eye out. I basically want to stream this as much as possible so we can finish it. So I'm going to be on most evenings just playing this going forward. I'll still make schedules, obviously, but maybe next week we can mix it up and play something else, but... if I'm on at all over the weekend, I'm not going to be online Saturday or Sunday, but I could come on tomorrow and play a little bit. We'll see. All right. Right, that is me, Dunzo. Right, I'm going to find someone to raid. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Let's see, let's find someone to raid. Who's online? Right, we're going to go to... Just having a look at the list. Okay, we've got some options. Why don't we go to... Thank you for being here. Honestly, Momiji, thank you so much for the raid. That meant a lot. And thanks for sticking around after all the technical difficulties that we had as well. Sorry about that, everyone. I need to look into this. But yeah, okay. I'm going to go to... There's a lot of people online. Holy shit. So many people. Okay, let's go back to Space Robot Arm. Very chill vibes over there. Let's go say hello. And enjoy. Space Robot Arm's an amazing dude, and they haven't streamed for a while, so they are they've just come back from a break. So let's go say hello, go show some support, and I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord if I'm going to raid tomorrow. And if you're not part of the Discord and you want to be, there's a link to the Discord. And if you haven't voted on the Discord for the next JRPG that we're going to play, which is an option between Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, then go ahead and vote. Get your vote in, because at the moment it's neck and neck. So we need someone to break it up and make that final decision. Right, what's our raid message going to be? I think we can just spam this carp love emote. Let's just do that. Welcome back. Because he's been on a break. There's your raid message for the followers out there. Let's keep in touch on the Discord. Thanks everyone for being here, and sorry for the technical issues again. I'll look into it now. I'm going to update OBS right now. And yeah, hopefully I'll come online tomorrow to play some more Tales of the Abyss then. Thanks for the raids, and see you soon. Peace out, everybody. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.